Okay, I'm in my car recording a video, and there was a conversation that my housemate and I had last night that reminded me of something I did a while back in a hospital. And the hospital that I was in, I was there to provide energy facilitation, support, to help transition a woman who was getting ready to die and leave her body. Of course, we as infinite beings actually don't die. We just let our body go and then we go get another one, or we create something else or step into a different reality where we don't ever actually die. So the heavy energy that you get around the words death, dying, and what you've witnessed, all the crying and everything, those are distractor implants from you having the life that you would really like to have, going beyond limitations and stepping into something that is totally out of this reality and a different possibility. So I'd like to tell you what I did in that hospital beyond what I did for that woman who was getting ready to step out of her body. And all we did, me and another friend of mine, I'm not going to mention her name because I don't have permission to talk about it, what she did and what I did. She kind of hesitated when I asked her if she wanted to be featured in my video, so I'm just going to let her have her privacy and honor that. But what we did there that day, we spent a lot of time in the waiting room. And the hospital waiting room's not a fun place to be. You know, a lot of people are really, really down in the dumps. They don't know what's going to happen with their loved one. They're there because there's a problem with the physical body. A lot of people go to a hospital to die, and this was one of those cases. And the energy that this woman showed us was amazing. It was beautiful. She had her life flash before her eyes, and I didn't see the images necessarily, but what was told to me, what I heard, is that she's having a life review. And we held the space for her. That was when we got to her bedside in the ICU, intensive care unit. But what we did while we were in that hospital waiting room was really phenomenal, as if what I just said wasn't phenomenal. But we changed the energy of the hospital itself. The entity that the hospital is, every defined energy is an entity. So, molecules have consciousness, and molecules can assist us if we ask. So, I put my hands on the walls of that waiting room, and we did this together, she and I asked for this waiting room to be a contribution to all of those who are coming there who need assistance. They don't have hope. They don't know what's going to happen. They've decided that it's bad. Whatever is about to happen is bad. And there's a lot of judgment in that, and it's not necessary to hold on to that judgment. And we as beings tend to hold on to stuff way longer than we need to. It's a lot harder than, we make it a lot harder than it needs to be. But the molecules of buildings don't hold on to that. They don't have to hold on to it. They are willing to let go of it a lot more easily if they're asked. But a lot of people don't ask. So we're not asking, and I'm asking you to be a contribution to consciousness by placing your hands on the buildings that you're in. Put your hands on the building that you're in. Your house, your apartment, the hospital, the bar, the store, wherever it is that you are, and get over the point of view that people are going to think you're crazy, because you are. Might as well own it. Be crazier, be willing to be crazier, and change this fucking reality, because this sucks the way it is. We need to do something about it. So I'm here to empower you to actually put your hands, use you, the being, and your body, and put your hands on the walls and ask the walls, the buildings, the places that you're in, to be a contribution to consciousness. Ask them to release, dissipate, let go of all of the unconsciousness and anti-consciousness that has been stored there. Ask the building to let go of all thoughts, feelings, and emotions that have been stored there by anyone. Destroy and uncreate the molecular, magnetic, electromagnetic imprinting of thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And receive that opening. And ask for all of the portals, the negative portals that you can close, to close. Close portals. Close portals. Close portals. Close portals. Close portals. So this conversation is coming up, and this recording is happening because I'm outside of a place that has been super heavy for a long, long time, and a lot of you in Sacramento are going to know it when I show you it. And I am not here to diss this place. This place has had a lot of fabulous, amazing parties, a lot of upliftment, and a long history of providing entertainment for the area. And I'd like for it to be even lighter than it has been in the past. Every once in a while I come through here and do this. So stuff gets retained in molecular structures, including your body. So ask for the dissipation of all unconsciousness and anti-consciousness from your body. Everything that holds it there magnetically and electrically, will you destroy and uncreate it now and let that go? Thank you. Now I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you this place. I'm going to step out of my car for a second. I'm going to stand in front of this place so you know it. You've driven by it, you've seen it. There's parties here. It's a bowling alley. There's a laser shoot 'em up gallery thing, and there's a comic book store, and it's where the old Tower Records used to be, and it's right near my house. I love this place. Notice what that does to this place. The gratitude that these molecules have for us asking, for us being who we are and what we can be and what we can contribute to consciousness. Alright, so now I'm back in my car and I feel so much better. I feel the gratitude coming in from you, from the molecules, from the buildings. And we're going to change this. We're going to let go of the projections and the expectations and the separations that keep these structures holding on to stuff that doesn't need to be here. What else would be possible if we did this often, not just once every 3 months? I need to get my butt in gear, and you need to get your butt in gear.